Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Starcraft II commentary. I am Landfall, and this is actually my very first Starcraft II commentary. I play a lot of games, watch a lot of replays, commentaries, and analysis and such, and I just thought that it would be a fun experience doing some of my own casting. So enough about me. Let's get on with today's game. The map is Xel'Naga Caverns. In the bottom corner we have Dream legosu playing the purple Protoss, and in the top corner we have EGIdrA playing as the green Zerg. Now EGIdrA representing team Evil Geniuses, or EG for short. I would definitely say EG has some of the most good well-established players in the North American pro scene. Now Dream legosu no small feat himself. He is part of Dream Vision Gaming. Now, Dream has just announced that it will be it will be merging with Team Dynamic, so a big StarCraft news to keep your eyes on there. Now, EGIdrA is known. I should say EGIdrA is famous for his macro style heavy play, and we'll see if he is able to fend off those early Protoss aggression and get into that macro mode where he is most dangerous. Oh, what is this? 15 pool. That is something very unorthodox. The standard Zerg opening is either a 13 pool or a 15 hatch. Now, getting a 15 pool is a bit unusual simply because you're floating some minerals, so that's like money you could have spent elsewhere, and also you're not getting your queen as early as a 13 pool. Now looks like that probe is just going to be poking around, see what's going on, and the drone shooting that probe away, which means that nothing will be able to block this hatch that it is making right now. So very early pool, early expansion for EGIdrA. Gas is down. He only has one harvester on the gas. Not sure why this is the case, because as a Zerg player, you usually need that speed as soon as possible just to get that early map control. Maybe he is favoring mineral harvesting over gas just because he needs to get his mineral count for constantly worker production. Now, in the production overlay, we do see a queen is coming out, and a warp gate is on the way for Protoss. And this is actually a very smart play, because as a Zerg, if you don't have a good read on your opponent's base by the 6, or maybe not 6, but 7 or 8 minute mark, definitely by the 8 minute mark, you will need to send in a $100 sacrificial overlord to see exactly what's going on. And trust me, that $100 is worth it. Looks like some of these Zerglings are just going to be playing Ring Around the Rosie with this probe. Not bad play over there. Seeing just to make sure that probe is not up to some kind of a proxy pylon shenanigan or anything like that. Speed has just gone down, or just started being researched for EGIdrA, I should say, and he is not pulling any guys off gas. Yep, still 3 harvester on gas, and this tells us he is definitely stockpiling those gas for either early lair tech or roach warden. Looks like that queen and 2 Zerglings going to be cleaning up that probe, and the second queen is transferring to EGIdRA's natural. Very nice. Ooh, all those Zerglings moving out. That's a lot of Zerglings for the 5 minute mark. Not sure if he'll be timing those Zerglings with this metabolic boost for any sort of early harassment to the opponent's natural. Looks like our Protoss player is getting 1 gate in addition to his first. Oh no, never mind, he already has 3 gates, so it looks like he's going for a 3 gate expand, and those Zergling are running as fast as they can down to the Protoss base, and that metabolic boost is almost being done. Looks like we're going to see some early harassment from those Zerglings. Oh, Protoss army moving out, big mistake. Those Zerglings are gonna come in unchecked. Looks, is he gonna force a cancel? No, he's going to be running them towards the sentry. Looks like, oh, these sentries could very well go down. 1 force field, 2 force field, 3 force field. Fortunately, not able to save a single sentry. And I mean, sentries, they're not cheap. They as a Protoss, you never want to lose that many sentry in the early game. Sentries cost 100 gas each, and as Protoss, you need a lot of gas. Zerg, not so much in the early game. I mean, roaches, they don't cost that much gas, and you can easily fund a roach off of one base with one gas. So yeah, losing that much gas, never good for a Protoss. And these Zerglings gonna run into the natural, run into the mineral line, see nothing there, and then hightailing it out of there. Oh, but these probes are transferring, and Zerglings, what are you doing? Okay, they're gonna run away. Looks like these Protoss units are just gonna be dancing back and forth. Two force fields, unfortunately not able to trap a single Zergling, and these Zergling, wow, they are running into the mineral line, killing one probe. Only one probe, looks like, losing half of his standing Zergling army. Not sure if that was a good idea, and this Protoss is going to be moving out, but EGIdRA does have Roach in his natural to defend against this. But what is this? Zerglings, only 4 Zerglings moving into the natural, killing one probe. 2 probe. He's individually forcing killing these probes, and yeah, the Zealot is not going to be do anything. I mean, speedlings are so fast. What can you do as a Zealot? And wow, EGIdRA is not even done, and he is forcing this Protoss offensive to be pulled back. So after those 4 lings kill like 6 worker, 2 remaining is swinging around into the Protoss main, do some sort of scout. You know, not seeing any kind of 2-gate airplay or any kind of or 2 Stargate airplay or any kind of DT tech. Yeah, very good game sense. Knowing that, well, I guess he must have saw that Protoss ball moving out, so he knows that he can run into the main unchecked. And now those roaches continually keeping up the pressure. I got to hand it to EGIdRA, showing us why he is so good with those Zerg, running his forces into this Protoss ball, but gonna back out, but killing 1 sentry in the process. Losing some Zerglings, but not very much. Let's just look at the units lost. Yep, definitely favoring EGIdRA. Okay, so Zerg is putting down his natural and pulling back his forces to defend. Very smart. We see that this Overlord is still here. He's not using it as a sacrificial Overlord, but keep in mind that he did run in those 2 Zerglings earlier to do some scouting, so he pretty much knows exactly what's going on in his opponent's base, so he doesn't need to sacrifice this 100 mineral. Now there is going to be a miners engagement over here. Looks like, yeah, not gonna do any sort of major commitment, just dancing back and forth, getting 1 shot, 2 shot off, forcing a cancel on that hatchery. Yeah, as a Protoss player, you never want your Zerg opponent to have to get too much out of hand with their economy, or else they will just steamroll you. And looks like EGIdRA is going to be getting this pathogen gland. Not bad, considering his opponent is going for Twilight Council. So I mean, if Protoss player do go for the Blink Stalkers, then those fungal growth will be able to prevent them from, prevent them, I can't think of a better word to describe it, prevent the Stalkers from blinking away. And then you can just kill them with your speedlings. Speedlings by themselves are already pretty good against Stalkers, because Stalkers are pretty damn slow, and you know, speedlings with their speed can get a nice surround, lots of surface attack area, and EGIdRA is going to be checking expansions. A pretty smart play. Oh, and a 4th proxy hatch going down for EGIdRA. I mean, his income is, you know, relatively healthy, so yeah, he would definitely need a 4th proxy so that he can spend that money fast enough. Now this is a lot of Zergling gathering in the 3rd or in the expansion area. I'm not sure why he's doing that. Any infestors popping out? Yeah, 1 infestor on the way. Oh, but what happened? I think EGIdRA told his Zerglings to hold position. I'll say that was a bit of a missed blunder, because he just lost around half of his standing Zergling army. And very smart choice. Saturating the gas before the mineral, just because he's going for that infestor play. Now infestor costs a lot of gas. You need that high gas income to support them. You know, even if your third is a high yield, you should still saturate the gas first if you're going heavy infestors. Mind control going off, must be scouting or suspecting some sort of robo-tech, so you could mind control those immortal or potential colossus if they come out. Now let's look at the harvester count. Wow, this is a 15 worker discrepancy. You know, hugely in favor of the Zerg player. Well, with the harvester discrepancy, you gotta realize that it's not like the moment you catch up, you say, oh, okay, I guess everything is fine now. No, it's not, because every moment that passes by, EGIdRA is harvesting that much resource than his opponent. So even, you know, if the Protoss player do catches up, the damage has been done basically, because he's been harvesting less for all those time that he's had a discrepancy. Looks like this immortal is going to be it's pretty much a free kill, and wow, this is actually a very smart play, because EGIdRA is engaging the main Protoss over here, but on the second front he is killing a lot of probes with these Zerglings. I'm not sure if Protoss player even knows that his natural has been pretty much swept by that small contingency of Ling army. You know, throughout the engagements so far, EGIdRA has just been gaining that small advantage each time, and is slowly pushing his, you know, not dealing a killing blow yet, but slowly pushing his opponent off the edge. And as a Protoss, you cannot lose as many worker and still be okay. Like, you gotta find a way so that your workers don't die, and you know, not being too occupied with the frontal cell. Looks like there is 2 High Templars. One of any feedbacks, I believe I don't see any, but there is a mind control on this immortal, and well, this Protoss army just going to hell real fast, and there goes the GD. So yeah, you know, I would say that the main reason why EGIdRA won this game rather is that during all those small engagement, he is just chipping away at his opponent's shield, you know, putting a little dent here or there, and over time, man, they add up. You know, like first with those 4 links, just 4 links going over here, killing so many workers, and the second 2-pronged attack, you know, keeping his army and attention engaging here while running back with a small contingency of Zergling and killing pretty much every single worker there is in his natural. So yeah, this is Landfall. Goodbye and good game.